got this accordion. I bought it blind, and it came in this battered old suitcase that come from an auction, and when we opened the case we could see it's wonderful. So this is going to be, I think this could turn out to be a big job. So we'll have a look what we've got here, and you can see by looking at the reeds there's a lot of rusty reeds on there, a lot of rusty reeds there. The bass reeds again, they're rusty. A good make, but this is going to need an awful lot of work doing to it. Oops. And then we'll put it on the bench and have a look at the rest of it. Well, it's a Scandalli. It's called the butterfly model, and looking at the bellows, a bit of wear and tear on it, nothing too drastic. Well, it's a Scandalli. It's called the butterfly model, and looking at the bellows, a bit of wear and tear on it, nothing too drastic. The wooden frame looks quite intact. So the bellows might be alright. The keyboard on here, looking at the keyboard, it not too bad that way. I know it's work, but by the sound of it, probably need new pads on it. We'll have a look inside. Actually, it's, I mean, these are a good quality accordion, these are, unless they're worn out and knackered like this one. Couplers seem to be working. We'll look in here. Look at the bass side now. There's another reed block here. Down there in the casing, it seems okay. The couplers on this, well, for the couplers to work we'll have to put the blocks back in, I think. It is a good quality accordion, even though it's a bit in need of a big service. Anyway, I'm going to reassemble it now. Well, we managed to reassemble the bass mechanism, which had just come out of the end here. Okay, so we're going to put the bass cover back on there, and there are push buttons here. We'll put this back together, making sure we get the air button in the hole. And it's a good quality mic. You can tell the difference, you know. This accordion's about 60 years old. And now we put the bass reed blocks back on. Now to get the reed block in here, this reed block, we're going to have to take off the bass, the bellows locking mechanism, and I have just loosened those screws both ends. I'm going to take off this mounting post at the back here. We'll take the 2 screws out, and then we can just swing this out of the way just slightly so we can get the reed block back in place. Done yet, so I'm not too concerned about things. So I just want to give this accordion a little try. Get the coupling levers in place. Well, we've got the bass reed blocks back in, and you have to be sure to get these links on to the reeds there, and here. As you can see, all the leathers are curled up, so we have to give them some attention, and make sure the links are on. This loose catch here is for the bellows lock. So we're not going to have to do that a bit of time because this bit of weld here is broken off. That operates in conjunction with this here, and this rod here comes through and goes into this plate on the end. Plate there where it goes into, but that's a secondary item. So the nuts are all missing here, which have the reed blocks in place, so I want 4 of those to fit them. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Another bass button lying around, and first of all, there's the hole there. So, looking at the other buttons, you can see the general way they go, and it seems to me that it's going to be a top row on the mechanism here. So we'll just put this inside here. And I'll have to presume that it hasn't been bent, and I'll have to go into the other way. I thought we could get it in that way. We shall presume that it hasn't been bent, and see if we can find the line up for it. There's a slot there. The missing part. You can see where I'm putting it in here, and these go into them slots there. I'll push that through there. Oh, that seems happy. But of course they seem happy, and then when you come to try the bass out, the notes are all wrong. On the Scandalli bass, you can see these buttons which are nicely made, and we turn this over and you can see the way they work. The side, when it's pushed into place with that wedge piece there, slots over these pieces here, and they snap in to the hole there. And then when you push the button, if you want to get it off, when you push the button, you can see at the back there a button pushes up, which pushes on this part here, and pushes it away so that it releases that catch there from the hole. Simple things, but it's those things, you know, well made. It's a well made accordion. So we'll just put that back on there, making sure we get the air button in the hole. Like that, and then well made accordion, but whether this one's any good or not, we'll have to see. The bellows strap for the bass strap, this thread here goes inside this wheel here. There's a thread in the middle of it, and you simply just thread the bolt into the wheel there, just into that there, and then you just turn it to adjust the tension. See if that's got it. Yeah, that's got it in there. Okay, so that's the treble side now, and where the reed blocks go. If you look on the ends of the reed blocks on these, you'll see a number on there. It's a number 4. It's a number 2. And there it's got number 3. So I'll put number 1 in. The way these reed blocks fit in is there's a piece of metal there where you put the number 2. This end on here slots underneath there. Number 2. And at this end I've got these sliders which go across. Not all accordions are the same, and these slot into there, push into there. Third block goes in, push that latch across there, and number 4 goes in. I'm not taking a great deal of care on the assembly at the moment, because this is just to make a general assessment of what's missing and what isn't. And the bellows, you can see where the latches are to hold the bellows shut, and the mechanism is on the base side, so obviously this goes the other way up, this way round. There we are, and then the base side will fit onto here, and we'll just put the nuts on the base reed block. Have it a Scandalli butterfly model, needs reeds, pads, various nuts and bolts, a little bit of work done with there we are, complete, just needs a rehaul, an overhaul. Okay, bye for now.